Okay. Hello and welcome in, everyone. My name's Sugi Yamagawa, and today on VTubing My Slow Life Hobbies in My 30s, we're back at the wonderful ancient game of Go that makes my brain hurt a whole lot. So I am going to be trying out a slightly different strategy, path forward, because, well, hey, if you encounter difficulties in the path you're going down, maybe you should probably try something else for a little while. So, there's Go puzzles, which are basically like pieces already placed down on a board state, and you gotta figure out what is the optimal way to take care of that. So that's the game plan for today. And depending on how today goes, I will probably also maybe do a ranked match or two, but we'll just... Actually, wait a second. Oh, wait, did it sign me out? Oh, wait. Wait a second. I gotta get signed back onto this, because I do want to keep my records. Because normally I have state sign on, and I guess today it did not. Ooh. Actually, did I do it with... Did I do it with Google? No. Well, actually, wait a second. No. Oh, man. Well. That was... Okay, well. And here I thought I was going to have a really easy day today. And I realized... I screwed up. So I do not have my login saved. So, honestly, we're just going to go into this, because, yeah, here we are. And hello. Arkin boy. I hope you're having a good day. My day has been going great until I realize I have not prepared as well as I thought. So, but we are going to jump into it. So, let's do... Ooh, exercises for beginners. I am, thanks. Good to hear. Let's just adjust this and this. Okay. Learn and exercise basic concepts in life and death. Each puzzle contains an easy problem, max followed by a solution. Use solutions to learn Go terms and tricks. Okay. White to kill. I've got a Trooper IPA on hand, so nothing can go wrong. Nice. Yeah, I've got... So, I am drinking one beer at the start of stream. So that way, by the time it gets later tonight, I'll have all the alcohol out of my system. And I also do have some tea, but mine is a... It's called Patchwork. It's from Mile Wide Brewing Company. It's a pale ale. So, exercise... Okay. So, I think we're trying to kill... So, white's going to kill black here. So, incorrect. Oh. Try again. Ah. So I guess it's involving strength. Oh, because... Right, if I was black, I would... Yeah, because if I was black, I would try to break out. Great puzzle. Oh, next. Okay. So, to kill a group... Okay, black to move. You need to prevent your opponent forming two eyes. An eye is an empty space surrounded by stones. Here, a white move at A means white can form two eyes. Empty space at A19 would be an eye, and the empty space at D19 would be a second eye. To kill this group, black has to deny white the move at A, separates the eye spaces and forms two eyes. The only way to do that is to play there first. Please play at A now and prevent white from making 2 eyes. I mean, yes. Yep, but they're part of the same eye space because the spaces are not separated by white stones? Yes. So I have to kill white without Kyo. So, I do like this because, so, like in the last puzzle, we wanted to stop. Are you winning, Sugi? I'm just doing puzzles, Mr. Spock. And oh yeah, Mr. Spock, I hope you're having a good day. I gotta say, I'm having a good day. Okay. So I want to keep white from forming 2 eyes. What's my best move here? Incorrect. Corner? No. That's one, that's one. 'Cause I think it... No. Okay. Oh, hey, Irie. How you doing? You having a good day? Today I'm trying to do learns. So, let's see. I think of all the choices I've tried, this is my last choice. Which is okay. So this group of white stones here is now down to 1 eye right down here. And then once that last liberty is taken away, then I take the stones. So black to move. So we want to keep white from forming 2 eyes in the space. So. Aw, you don't have to. Well, honestly, I would probably appreciate being told, because Jeepers Creepers has this game hurt my brain some days. Because of the shortage of liberties. If white plays at A, black can kill with B. If white plays at B, black can later play at A. So, let's see. If we envision... Whenever I see someone play Go, I go, yeah, they're going somewhere, huh? Yeah. I meal prepped, like, 20 burrito bowls for the month in the freezer. Nice. Oh, man. Burrito bowls. Yeah. That sounds good. So if white goes there, black will eventually kill. White goes there, black will kill at B. Okay. White to live. So honestly, if I was in this situation, I would think this would be the best choice. Because this makes like this space here and here, like 2 eyes. My fattest cat, Bartholomew, just woke up and started his daily yelling. Oh, man. Okay, so black's trying to pressure me here. But all these stones are linked. But I want to defend my eye space, which would be here, I think. Okay! Yay, I thought correctly. I love meal prepping because that means I eat less calories, thus more calories can be allocated towards beer. Nice. I am glad that you're you're having the right mindset there. It is meal prep and burrito bowls do kind of hit the spot. Yes. If I'm out and about, that's actually generally what I try to go for. If I want like a lunch or something, is burrito bowls at either Qdoba or Chipotle, always like good stuff. And that's priorities. Yes. Yes. Control calories so that way you can consume beer. As for me, I actually had a salad for dinner today, so that's what makes room for the beer calories in my life. Okay. Okay, so that one went well. Ah, wait, is this like an explainer? This exercise is about Mirai. Miai is having two different options, so if your opponent takes one, you can take the other. When you have 2 points, and it's not necessary to play there anymore. Here, C is the only way to live. Yes, we confirmed that on the last go around. This makes A and B my play to C it. So they take that, and then we go there. Okay, all because it's an even shape, regardless if we go at like 12 or 8. This will help keep our stones alive. So, and this is another reason why I really want to spend some time with some Go puzzles, is because looking back on my past Go games, my ability to use stones to defend space is like not very good. I don't have the best sense of how to do how to best use my stones. And that just, it's like, gosh darn it. I gotta improve on that. Okay. White to kill. So I've got 3 options. Technically, C16 is an option. What kind of kitty is Hector? I don't know. I think Mr. Spock has said what sort of kitty is Hector, so I can't go at A19 because that stone has no liberties. That stone will just die. So that option, we can throw that out. I got B18. This white stone's alive because it has that liberty down below it. And I think that old Hector's a tuxedo cat with a tiny little mustache. So I feel pretty good about either B18 or 17. And then that's incorrect. So I guess, wait, what makes that good though? Oh, this is strange. This is strange. Wait. But how did I kill black? Wait, why is that good? Oh, wait a second, because black can't play on this. Because they'll lose liberties. But, okay, so B16 is a dead stone. So, basically what would happen is, like, say black plays out there for some reason. And then I can play here. That takes that. And then if black does a thing, I come in, and then that takes that. And then that's how that plays out. Which is really interesting, because even though it looks like a 2-eye situation, with one of the stones out here, it actually is very vulnerable. Bart's a tuxedo too. Bart has a curly mustache though. Oh, that's cute. Funny enough, I actually have a tuxedo cat that hangs around here, but they don't. That cat passes through my land. Tuxedo cats are cool cats. I mean, cats are just cool cats. Granted, I would really appreciate it if the kitties would not poop on my front porch, because that's what the kitties do at my house, is they like to poop on my front porch, and it's like, kitties, I want to like you, but I don't like it when your poop is like in an easily seen spot. Oh yeah, and also another thing that happened once. I added some extra sand I had laying around to one of my raised beds to kind of help fill it up a little bit and to just kind of use up the sand. And a week after I did that, I had a cat pooped in the one corner of that raised bed that I laid down sand, and I was just like, darn cats. Mine was spoiled with an automatic litter machine, and the youngest plays with it. Honestly, I would be tempted to get an automatic litter machine just for the, hey, it takes care of the cat droppings and I just have to clean it. I just have to like either change out the kitty litter every so often or actually like clean out like the collector box. Put a box out for them. Then that's just encouraging them. Because the thing is like, I personally I don't like feral cats because there is no greater killer of birds in the US than feral cats. And like, cats are cool. I'm cool with the cats, but also, please snip your cats, and preferably the best cats are indoor cats. Outdoor cats kill way too many birds, which I have found piles of bird feathers in the front yard a couple of times, and it's just like, well, I certainly know what happened here, and now unfortunately that bird is going to end up in a lump on the front porch. Yep, spoiled cat. I have two, and I'm their servant. But that's also a thing with cats. Cats think that they are the greatest thing since sliced cheese. Typical group needs 2 eyes to live. If a group is totally surrounded and only has 1 eye, then the group would be dead. This group has an eye at A. White can't play at B because the stone would be immediately captured. That is why it's not so certain whether the space at AB is really an I. The solution is to throw in at C. This is a Tetsuji, or tactic, for destroying the I on the outside. Please throw in at C. I take care of them and they purr. I mean, the kitty purring noises are very nice noises. Whenever I'm hanging out like with any of my friends or whatever, I will just pet the cats and pet the cats and pet the cats, and then that gets them purring. And I think it's funny because they'll like sound like a car engine, like with their purring. So to solve a puzzle, you need to know where 4 possible outcomes: life, death, Ko, and Seki. Life means stones cannot be captured. Death means you can capture all the stones. Ko means there's alternating captures the players can play. The last move determines life-death. Seki is mutual life when neither group can kill the other. What is the status of White's group if Black plays inside next? So if Black was to go in... Oh, okay. So if Black goes into this group here, this can prevent White from forming 2 eyes, and therefore, White would be dead. My cats follow me like the least threatening gang. Oh man, like, so there's people who have animals who follow them, and then there's also people with animals following them. Honestly, I would not threaten a person that has animals following them, because that means they have friends. You can't be messing, especially with cats. Cats have very sharp claws. Now, so I think the best way to approach this problem is to think about how things could play out. So if black plays in here, white could potentially die. But the stone, would it also yeah, I think I'm gonna go with dead. And I'm not, and I'm wrong. Well, wait a second. Are we talking like immediately or? It's not going to be, I can't see it being Seki though. It's not going to be Seki. So, alive? Incorrect. Then it's got to be Ko. Okay. Bright Eyes follows me around like a puppy. Oh man, a chicken? That's even more impressive. Like, I don't want to fight a chicken, man. Chicken will hurt me. Shape looks like the Twisted Four, which is normally alive. But when the group has only one outside liberty, white can make Kyo inside. The answer is A. Any other first move allows black to make 2 eyes and live. So if white goes there, then black can't make their 2 eyes. Okay. I've seen Zelda. You don't mess with chickens. Yeah, you don't mess with chickens. Chickens will rough you up. Like, they can kind of fly a little bit. Because of the kill route preventing recaptures, black now has to find a move that will change the state of the board so black can recapture the stone. Such moves are called kill threats. White to kill. Which is interesting because if I go here, black kills me and black lives. Oh, okay. For white to kill here, if I were to play here, white would have 1 liberty at Q, but white would have that liberty, but if black kills that liberty, then white's gone, and then now black has 2 eyes. I can't do anything about anything back in here. So as far as I can tell, yay, I got the right answer. So, okay, so I can think through things. You should know by now that when black makes a move at A, makes 2 eyes and lives while white moves and kills. Yeah, that's a really rough thing and go, is like, you get 1 chance to make a quote-unquote good move, and then you got to deal with the consequences of the thing. Whether or not your stones are alive or dead. Bright Eyes survived a dog attack. She had a bad bite on her back. I doctored her up, but she does not like dogs. I would not like dogs if a dog bit me. I would be very much less enthused with dogs. I mean, I like dogs. Dogs are great. I mean, between dogs and cats, I'm definitely more of a dog feller. Just because they're they're closer to being lovable goofs like me, so I just identify with them more. And yeah. Granted, it concerns me when people don't leash their dogs when they go to the park, though. Now the outer white stones are shifted away by 1 light. Can white kill black? It should be, yeah. White should be able to kill black, because if white plays here, if black tries to go to B15 next, white will play at A15, and then black's just hemmed in at that point. So, I say white can kill black. Yay! Okay. T16 kills. Yes. Because black can't escape this. Because if black goes there, white goes there, that kills the thing. Because black cannot make two eyes. And that's, like, the thing is, when you're, like, in a situation like this, it's literally the placement. One stone decides the fate of all the rest of the stones. And that was definitely a... Learning how to fundamentally apply that well was definitely a big aspect of my Go journey and what made it difficult. The outer black stones are again shifted further away by another line. Can black kill white? Okay, so the black stones are now shifted a bit further away. Does that give white a little bit more room? If black goes here, white can go at T5. Can black kill white? I think, well, okay, so if black plays T4, white will play T5. Black will go S5. White can take that. I think white has the advantage here. No, I'm wrong. Ah. Okay, well, show me how I'm wrong. The solution, again, is 4A kills. Now they've... Oh! And then it built... Okay, so you basically get a run going, and then you can just chain into it. That's what it is. Once again, I'm thinking too hard, and I'm thinking incorrectly in the wrong decision. Ooh, something a little bit more complex. This time it is white to live. Wait, white to live? Wait. Whoa, whoa. Wait, how do we do this? Because that's 2 liberties for white. Oh, that stone has 2 liberties. And then... Now, this group has 2 eyes. Now, granted, this is also weak, so black can go here, and then white will have to play at F1. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Unlike exercise 8, when the exterior black stones are shifted 3 spaces away from the white group, white can now live when black plays at Q19. Okay, so if we go further out... After capturing A and B are mine for life. If black does not play A or B... Oh, okay. There's secures the other eye immediately. Yeah, it's just, I would not... If I was black, I would not try to play there because your stone's going to get insta-captured unless you first play here. But the issue is if you first play at M, white will just play at B now, and white secures their stones with that. Like, instantaneously. Black to oh gosh, black to live with the most points. So, to capture the... So, in Go, points are liberties. So, we have a point here, a point here, a point here. And if we go out here, we could probably get 4 points. But that's... seems aggressive to me. I feel like the answer is like here. And then we place a stone there. That's 2 points. Granted, I feel like we could also place a stone out here. And get a stone on the inside. Because the thing is, if we don't make sure our stones live, well, we're kind of foobarred anyway. Black lives with 4 points. Okay. Granted, I don't... Ooh, okay. A makes the living eye shape of bent 4. Bent 4. So this is also another thing about Go. Because so far in my journey in Go, I've mostly just been playing matches either against an AI or some human ranked matches. And as someone who has just like thrown himself into the deep end on it, there's a lot of fundamentals I just don't understand. Because it is really fun to just throw yourself into something and figure it out. But with Go and its nature as a perfect information game, there's standard strategies and you're better off sticking to standard strategies. A and B are now keep this I shape and prevent it from reducing to straight 3, which would be dead. Black now plays at CRD. White will just take the other, leaving black with the same problem. This can be a good threat if a coast situation arrives. However, white to kill. Oh, this is very exciting. So a lot of our black stones are all linked up. And we have these white stones in here. So as long as these 3 stones have liberties, they're very alive. Now so I have first move. If black goes, I can go, but I have to kill off the liberties. I have to kill off a liberty here, a liberty here, in order to start putting pressure through all this. So if it was me, I would go here, try to take out J, and then, because I would want to constrain their liberties, reduce their options. Incorrect. Black makes Seki. So there's a way, wait, there's a way to do this then. Because of turn order. That has to be done through turn order. A is a false eye to live. Yes. Black has to make 2 eyes or mutual Seki in a larger space with 3 white stones. White B hits the vital point of the position. Black would make Seki. Black shouldn't resist like this because the group is already dead. Oh. And are we back? Okay, we're back. Woo! That was exciting. Ooh, boy, so white to live. White looks like they're in a very dire situation here. So, to make white live, I think the best way is to make these black stones go away. Because we don't want the black stones around. Now, playing in here, I don't think it's terribly advised. But I like the idea of constraining black. I like the idea of constraining black. So black is gonna go there. Aw, you didn't like that? I liked my first move. So pressure there? No. Oh, I gotta think big. Oh, okay, so I have to make sure that followed up by that. Okay. Ooh, dear. This game's fun. Granted, Go is honestly just like an abyss that stares back at you. That's just what it is. White to move. This exercise requires knowledge of capturing races. I don't like capturing races. A capturing race is a mutual capturing contest. First player to put the opponent into Atari and capture their stones wins the race. A diagonal at A. Okay. It's common first move in these races. It prevents black from playing at either marked point on the next move. It creates liberty for white at B, removing a black liberty. So white wins the race by one move. Whew. Oh. Wait, black to kill? This? Oh, dearie. Whew. I just see it being so easy for white to make two liberties, because I would think I would have to go pretty deep in here. Granted, it's being like, hey, you gotta... Because there's a lot of way, because how do you... This is honestly, I have no vision here. I have no vision for how you kill this. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. This is okay. We're getting into big brain. This will lead to kill over A13. Oh gosh. Yeah. Like, how do you kill this? Wait, what's... Okay, water temperature is good. Huh? Whoa, what? How do you... This is strange. This is some strange voodoo, man. Like... Granted, honestly, this is gonna really seem like a ReZero episode. Okay, so I don't want them... Yeah. So I have to... Damn it. Oh, dearie. What? Why is that the good move? Oh, God. I'm not even playing actual Go, and my brain hurts. There's a principle that says there is death in the hane. The principle applies here, meaning bending inside at A, the proper way to kill the group. Note there's also a principle that 8 lives, 6 dies, 7 depends, where white has 7 stones. We can assume without reading, white is killable if black plays first. So the principle is 8 lives, 6 die, 7 depends. Oh. The throw is effective. Pushing in can also work, although that gives white an extra move on the outside that can make for a difference in a real game situation. Okay. Once again, like, really good stuff to know, but... Whew. I like how this game is just like... There's a delightful simpleness followed by, like, an ever-unfolding fractal of complexity to it. Bright Eyes is in bed. Oh, man. That sounds like a great place to be. Bed sounds like a really great place to be. White to kill. All white to kill. I don't know how it will feel about that. Because... Okay, so let's go back to our principles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dice. So I could go down. Ooh, I see. Okay. So we got some pretty interesting stuff going on here. So if I go at 8, that takes the last liberty the black stone has. Once I take that liberty, the white stone lives because I have to protect the white stone here. However, though, I feel like if they play at 4, like if I take that, then they can save what they have down here. Maybe. Yep. That was the incorrect routing. So, the other way to save the stone is to play here. What? Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. How do I can't save that. What does it want me to do? My spacing's wrong. That's an odd number. This 4 looks like the best spot. Because I can't play at 5. If I play 5, then it's just so easy to take the stone. Do I want to go up to 9? If I play at 9... This is a puzzle I don't understand. Whoa, 2 is the first right answer? 4's wrong. 3's a maybe. Okay, so I am correct, but I also don't know why I'm correct. Silly Game explained, there are 2 ways to tackle a life or death problem of killing a group with a large eye space. Reduce the eye space until it is small enough to be killed. Option A. You have to think backwards. I don't want to think backwards. I can barely think forwards. Play directly at the vital point inside the eye space, specifically B. Normally the easiest way is to try method 1, but if method 1 does what, we have to consider method 2 instead. Wait, so reduce eye space is A. But with that, that makes it cheat. No, that's not. Ow. Hey T, you're very hot. I've got hot tea, but I have water to change it. White to live with 4 points in this desperate situation. Okay, making this live, I can do that. I can do that, but making white live with 4 points is scary. Yeah. Oh no. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a problem because down here I would have to play linked. And then I have to play there. I have to play there. I have to play here to get white lives with 4 points. I don't know which one I do first. The problem is I'm tempted to do that. I should be weird. Being weird was incorrect. So... Huh? But that's 4. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 points. Oh, wait. No, there's multiple ways to solve the problem. Wait, whoa. Wait, how did I screw that one up? Oh, gosh. Because I can still make white live here. But not with 4 points. Whew. Granted, I do like the fact that there's like multiple routes here. So last time I played at D1, and that was incorrect. But I don't like A3 though. A3 is just not great, and I just don't feel like playing out here. I wanna protect what I have. Good choice music. Well, I mean it's kind of the same regular old music that I've had around here all this time. I mean I really like it. I kind of want to switch it up, honestly. I'm kind of considering pulling the Caf de Toho albums. They're also pretty much in a very similar vein to what's here, but yeah, like Toho jazz is just good. Honestly, jazz is just good. Jazz is underappreciated as a music choice. Honestly, just jazz just makes like a really good BGM, especially for like more like chill stuff, which hi, you're here at my channel, and it's kind of what the theme is around here, is just taking it easy and enjoying things. Other than Go, because Go is like the most brain-melting thing I do here. I think it's more brain-melting than standing next to a burning forge. Granted, my forge also doesn't get that super hot. Ugh. So I think this puzzle is white to live for 4 points. And I don't... How about both kinds of music? Country and Western? I don't like country. Country's sad. Country's a very sad style of music. Western is a little bit more okay. Definitely a little bit more of like a cowboy type feel. Not one of my first thoughts. Granted, speaking of thoughts, I don't want to think about this puzzle because I don't like this puzzle. This is a very dangerous puzzle. Punk rock. Ooh, punk rock. I know some good Toho punk rock. And there's just I do not like what I have to do here. It's not fun because here's bad. Here's wait, do I gotta play at disco? Damn it. Okay, so I actually know of only one good proper actual disco Toho song. And I actually do know of a Western one as well, but the problem is when it comes to the realm of Toho music, improvisational saxophone jazz music. Oh, Mr. Spock, if it is a style of music, it exists in the form of Toho. All music exists in the form of Toho. Now I just wish I could figure out this dang puzzle, because I don't think playing outside these stones is my answer. Because there's I get one plate in ABBA. I love ABBA. So a little bit of history about Sugi. The background music for my family's like board game nights growing up as a kiddo and also as a teenager were ABBA's greatest hits. That was the music I grew up on, was ABBA. And I like ABBA a lot. Whew. So, definitely really good stuff. As far as making these stones live, I think B is my best shot. No. Wait. Because I gotta draw my attention to the stone. F might die. But that's not the answer. Wait a second. Have I figured this out? No, I didn't figure it out. Because that was one of my earlier shots. Every ABBA song is good. ABBA's good stuff, man. Some people... It's funny, I actually have a coworker who all of his friends likes ABBA and listens to ABBA a lot. So he does not like ABBA just because he's listened to it so much. Ooh, okay. How do I... What's the light bulb do? What does my light bulb do? Ah, light bulb gives me suggestions. Okay. Something like the Beatles? Okay, so this is the part where I want a light bulb at. Wait, light bulb me. Puzzle settings. Puzzle collection. What's this? Hint. And I just clicked the hint button. The hint button is not helping me. Reset. Skip. What's going on? Cheat, Sugi, cheat. But you don't grow when you cheat, Mr. Spock. That's my issue with cheating, is you don't grow. And the whole point of me doing what I'm not here to be like, look at me, I am good at this thing. Look how good I am at this thing. No, it's not. I am here to get better at the things I want to get better at, whether it's cooking, whether it's woodworking, or if this absolute heinous game called Go. Okay, so I only get hint. I get a hint. Whoa. Okay, I want to punch this thing now. Because it's like make white live with 4 points. But there's no 2 eyes. There's only 1 eye. You're disgusting, game. Black A takes the corner eye space. Now the best white can do is minimize the eye space available. Available space is necessary. Ensure life. But yeah, you asked me to have life with 4 points. This is life, but black still has to play a stone at 3. T3. Speaking of woodworking, I showed the stream to Andrew because he loves restoring hand planes too. Oh no! Man, now you're just piling on the pressure on me. I mean, granted, I've actually managed to restore a couple of planes. Shucks, I've done my Worthington smoothing plane. I've done my Stanley number 5. I've done the Ohio. I've got a wooden coffin style plane from Ohio Tool Company. I think those are the 3 plane restorations I've done. Oh, I also have my Bailey combination. I keep forgetting about that one. Which I want to think about building a plane tilt for the French cleat wall at some point. Ooh. This is a minor change to the last puzzle. Does black need another move to kill? Yes or no? Ouch. 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 I'd say yes. Incorrect. I am wrong. Oh man, they're making me play it out. Wait. How's black gonna kill this? How does black kill this, though? Because I'm not pressure... Oh, God! I like how it's just like, okay, fine thing, I'm gonna go with your answer, and now it's like, prove it. And that's the text, it's just prove it, and it's like... Oh, you insufferable son of a bitch. Incorrect. I don't like any of these moves, man. I don't like any of these moves. Years ago, my brother just winning several motorcycle masterclass with the same bike, a Yamaha RD400. They changed the rules so he had to ride a different bike in each class next weekend. Yeah, that's what happens if you win too much. Life will bonk you. Too much victory and life will bonk you. No, white can still... Oh, but yeah, I have to prevent... Okay, what's the hint? Okay. How am I killing this thing? You silly goober game. And by the way, these are also beginner Go puzzles. So this shows how puny brain I am. He showed up with 4 identical bikes. He used the same bike but kept switching the bike's number so it looked like a different bike. You know what? That's funny. That's funny. That's good. Okay. Let's hear your explainer, you silly... Both B and A kill white. You may recall from exercise 14. I don't want to remember my past exercises. You've been making me think hard. One, reduce the eye space until it's small enough to be... I don't like... If you applied this lesson, you would have checked A first to conclude that it works. If so, you're on the right track. No! I'm dumb. B also kills, but there are problems in which... B will not kill. In a real game situation, it's more proper to limit eye space before placing a stone inside. And then we do the kill. Then they take stones, which is the weird part. And now they're acting like they can take this, but I could just see white taking that, and then they basically just have... I don't see it being killed. Even the black to kill. Bad decision. Bad decision. Oh, wait. Did not like that decision. Wait. Wait, whoa, that's linked to that. I don't have any grand vision on how to kill this. It's unkillable. Well, no. Here, show me. Okay, fine. You silly goo. That kills it? That kills it? It's like, play stones to kill. But no actual killing happens. How am I supposed to learn? To live, white has to either make 2 eyes out of the circle points. Oh. Or 1 out of the square point. Placement of A10 prevents the first way. Yeah, white's not in a good position. Can I keep playing? No, I can't keep playing. I wanted to play that. Oh. Wait. There we go. There we go. Now. Yes. Okay, white to live in Seki. Mutual life. Oh, God. So, white to live. I gotta make this live? You sons of guns. Honestly, I think the easiest way is to start linking stuff up. It's easy to make 2 eyes out of what we have in between what we have here. There? Honestly, will black take in? No, black can't take anything. Why won't you like that? Why do you not like my ideas? Oh, because you're down there. Because you want me to be down there. Freaking goober program. Black A is the only move can make where black lives in Seki. If white plays inside, black gets a bent 4 or straight 4 and lives. If black plays inside, she only gets 3 in a row and dies. Circled point is the only possible weakness, but white can't get in before black connects. Oh, because white would have to go here and then go in. But then black connects, and then that makes that good. How should black respond to white's move? So, looking at this, this feels like a shape I have seen multiple times on the times I've played Go. I do not like this option. I don't like that option. That might be okay. Because we're dancing with limited territory. Because honestly, I see it primarily from a perspective of what limits white's moves, but also like this game likes it when you play out here. I don't know. That's what I like. Because then... Oh. And that's why things evaporate on me. Fine. Okay, fine. Don't like anything I do. Back defense. Man, that... Oh, such a fragile shape. Well, white should live even if it means losing the marked stones. Place here, the snapback will destroy white's chance to make 2 eyes and the whole white group die. Oh, because if black goes there, white plays here, takes those stones out. White? Whoa, white to create kill. Whoa, white to create kill? From here? It's A2, right? It's A2. Oh, then we just go back and forth. I don't like Kyo. The solution is to bend at A. This is a 2-stage kill that favors black, as black can immediately capture, forcing white to find the first threat. Ugh. Find the best move for white. Okay. So, white wants to make these stones alive, and these... I don't know what white was thinking prior to setting up these stones, but there's not a lot of good here. This is an option, but if black plays at 11, this goes away. If I play here to link up, black just puts pressure. So I think... I don't know. How do I like that? How do I like that? Because black will just... Me, I really want to save... I want to save the stone, but I think that's incorrect. But I know I can't save the stone with pressure. Yeah. I have to lose the stone. What? Wait. Because if I go here... Oh, okay. Because if I see that... Black could try... Oh, black's doomed. Black's very doomed. Yeah. Because... What will happen? Because black can't break out of this. Black can try to play here. White plays there, takes those. Then black can try, save that stone, and then eat into white's territory a little bit, but then that's just white and black. And then that's that played out. And now white's got to go elsewhere on the board. But yeah, that's also another thing with Ghost. You gotta really spend your time in the mines to make sense of all the stones. And I think that was actually a reasonably good pun on my part. The only solution to save black is to fight the Kyo at A and B. Identify A as a valid entry point if black plays any move other than white can kill with a farmer's hat dead shape. Farmer's hat dead shape. Okay, that's a very interesting way of putting things. Black can't play the vital point at A, however, because white can create a bent kill. Therefore, you should identify the solution as Kyo fighting over the A point. Black's move here would be a mistake. White kills by turning the group to a bent 3 dead shape. Hey, oh, how's it going? Oh, hey, Grantitas. Hello and welcome in. It's basically how Go usually goes for me around here. It's... Oh dear God, I'm thinking too hard. And also, I hope you're having a good day. I heard they're raising the draft age to 35. I don't know if it's true. I only heard it once. Well, yeah, I did think I heard that they were raising the draft age here in the US, but I'm 36, so I get to I am like just like sliding out of that very dangerous like curtain that's dropping and just being like, whew, safe for now. Also, come on, can we just get along, guys? Can't we just get along? Can't we just black to live? So I have to make black live, which means white has to die. Saved by wrinkles. Yes, I am saved by my wrinkles. I'm saved. Honestly, I'm technically more saved by my receding hairline than anything else. That's the thing that saves me. I really want to kill white, but how would white want to kill me? I feel like one of these is my good option. I kind of want to favor... because I have an eye here, so if I can make an eye happen over here, that makes black alive. So... I'm gonna hit my help button. Oh, okay, so the help button. But I want to do... and it doesn't like my idea. You didn't like my idea? Didn't like my idea? You don't like my idea. I don't like your idea either. Oh gosh, this is a terrible idea. Board game, you're... these stones are very dead right now. Like, so incredibly dead. What? Why? Do it. Do what? Be a beer and a grandpa? Why did white go at B17 though? I would have done B19 if I was white. I don't... how did I end up in... nah, play the stones. What, just... the IA is already secured. Yeah. Black needs to make one in the space around B. Yeah. I agree with that. First black chases white. And then you've got options. But that's an insta-kill. Someone threw a beer at Trump today. Luckily it was draft and he dodged it. Oh, Badumtis. Oh, that's a burn. Beer grandpa would be cool too, but time will do it to you. Well, unfortunately, I can't. Well, here's the thing. I'm already beer uncle. I just can't turn into a beer grandpa because, well, I can't become a grandpa. I don't have kiddos, and without kiddos, I can't reach granddad status. But hopefully, one of these days, I will become a cool old man. Like, the type of cool old man that I look up to. And then some youngster will look at me and be like, oh man, that guy Sugi's a cool old man. And that'll just make my day. Grandpa Unc Sugi, yes. I wish to be Grandpa Unc Sugi. This is a harmful exchange. Black can still live with the solution at A, but it allows white an extra move on the outside. Black should try to avoid harmful exchanges like this. The beer bender. Or like beer manufacturer and consumer. Ooh, okay. So we got a white. White's got to kill this. Just make a Sugi clone. Wait, why make a Sugi clone? Doesn't this world only need one Sugi? So I feel like the biggest way to do harm to black is R. Because if I play R, that stone has 3 liberties. And, well, actually, wait. If I do R, black plays at R. Well, if I do R1, black does R2. How bad of a spot does that put me in? Because I could go S1 after they do R2. No, I would have to push in at that point. So I would have to do R1, they do R2, and then I do Q3. And I think I would have it at that point. Okay. And they did not like that. They did not like my answer. Granted, I didn't see S1 happening. Oh, okay. Okay, so, yeah, because with okay, so that got them 2 eyes and I couldn't kill them. Would a Sugi clone also make beer? Or choose a different build? Honestly, I wouldn't know because, like, I have agency over my life and the things I do. A Sugi clone might want to do different Sugi things. Who knows, they might go into the mead rabbit hole. Because, hey, if you want to drink alcohol, beer's not your only route. You've got wine, you have cider, you have sake, and then there's also all the distilled spirits like cognac and, like Jägermeister. Sugi likes Jägermeister. Mead. It's in the game plans this year to do. I want to brew mead. So there are 4 main things you can brew: beer, wine, cider, and mead. I've done 3 of the 4. I have not tackled mead yet, and I want to do mead simply because I just want to, like, knock it out and have it done. Go the hardcore 90+% liqueurs route. Oh, Kranta toss. Once upon a time, young Sugi actually bought the Bacardi 151 rum. And while I like the rum's good. However, though, Bacardi 151 is very strong. Because honestly, that's the biggest issue with, like, the higher... As you get into the higher ABV liquors, is like... They just taste like... They just taste like alcohol. Like cleaning alcohol. And it's just like, man... I want the other flavors, man. Do you need to make it? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's hitting me. I'm truly getting abused at this point. Try grain alcohol 95%. Okay, so funny thing. 1 second. Hold that thought, Mr. Spock. I gotta look at something. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Well, sorry I had to. So, funny enough, I have a container of antiseptic alcohol that is 80% grain alcohol. So I do have 80% strength grain alcohol on hand because back during those You know, the plague days, those good times. A lot of the bourbon distilleries here in the great state of Kentucky decided to play their part to fight the virus and turned their distilleries into making cornucopious amounts of grain alcohol for sterilizing and for, like, well, you know, fighting baddies. So that's how Kentucky fought COVID. Is we just told the bourbon distilleries to make just like tons of alcohol antiseptic, and I now have, I don't know, like 3/4 of a gallon of this stuff just like chilling in my house right now, and I'm like, I can use this for things. And this also smells funny. It smells like paint thinner. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I took the lid off. Whoa. Yep, smells like paint thinner. At least that's my impression of it. It just smells like paint thinner. Wow. Don't drop it. It's valuable. I can burn that. That alcohol is strong enough to be burned. Yep, true. You're becoming a clogged tube that needs corrosive cleaning. Oh no, I don't want to be. I don't want that. Okay, so that seems to be an okay choice. It sounds good too. Yeah, okay, so I don't like that option. I don't like that option. I have to block blackmail. Block, how do you know that? Can make oh yeah. Because Mr. Spock knows everything about weed. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Please explain to me smart program. Solution is to play on the vital point. What's the vital point? Let's go. Because I see this as vital point. Yes, pressure there. Then I play back in. Oh, false eye. I can't see a false eye with the eyes I have right now. Bro, I accidentally grew weed for 2 months. I thought it was a really short tomato plant. My mom gave me the wrong plant. Oh man, that is hilarious. I use 99% isopropyl alcohol because it's easy to get and more efficient. Ah, well, unfortunately, I don't have any weed to like make weed concentrate. Also, I just don't have any desire for that stuff. Just because, well, I have chosen one singular sin that corrodes and destroys and slowly poisons me into an early grave. And that sin is alcohol. And I'm going to stick to just one sin because, yeah, my parents used multiple sins and they suffered the consequences of being on multiple sins. You really don't want to be on multiple sins. The more wild part is she lost 2 plants and never found the second one. She gave it to the local senior center. Bless her heart. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I'd rather drink green alcohol. I'm pretty sure there's bitterness. Actually, they do have like an ingredients list thing. Like there's a drugs fact. Septic uses for external use only. Flammable. Keep away from heat. Hey guys, do we want to make a grain alcohol flamethrower at some point? Because we like fire here, right? And we like alcohol, right? Why not make an alcohol-fueled flamethrower? Wow. Oh, now my hands smell like alcohol because the the lid on the container leaks a little bit. Let's give white an extra liberty. White to live. No, bad idea. That sounds fun. Just please don't burn your house down. I don't want to burn my house down. I got less than 10 years on this mortgage, man. I want to live to see it paid off and then just be like, ah, hell yeah, I paid off a mortgage. Okay, so white has an extra liberty. We want white to live. But I feel like I have to... And I got bonked. If you can make alcohol with fire and fire with alcohol, maybe you can produce an infinite loop of fire and alcohol creation. From the alcohol arises the fire, and from the fire comes forth the alcohol. As magical as that would be. So technically speaking, fire is an oxidation reaction, so it's breaking down molecules. So I don't... Are there combustion byproducts that you can... Because you got carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and water. Those are usually your three main combustion byproducts. Unless you're burning special things. In which case, if you burn other things, like bigger molecules, you can, like, make dangerous things. Very dangerous things. I don't know if white playing at the critical point is correct. That's not correct. I don't think playing outside's correct either. That's... I don't like 4x4 grid stones and go. If that's not my... But I have to pressure this guy. But that creates... Yes. Yes. Okay, so that played out how I thought. Okay. Wait. Thoughts. Doom. And then... There's the answer. Woo! Me not super smart, but me can think. Me can think. Honestly, really my thing is with, like, having thoughts and stuff is, like, I really need the time to sit on my thoughts. And yeah, I'm gonna be making some tea. Because, yeah. Okay. What's the tea? Oh, wait, did I throw that away? Ah! I threw the wrapper away. So it's a sweet cinnamon spice tea. So it's an herbal tea, it's caffeine free, because right now is the caffeine free tea time, because yeah, if I were to consume caffeinated tea at this hour, I would have late night zoomies, and late night zoomies gets in the way of sleep. Then, oh yeah, any one of those are valid options, but I like that option. Yeah, black couldn't play here because there's a white stone at A. White could capture the group. Without the stone, black is perfectly okay. White must fill that. Wow, man. All these, like, okay, if the situation is like this, you can fight it. Me sipping espresso this late? No! That's how you get late night zoomies. Oh no. Whoa. Black to save 9 stones. Wait, I should be able to make like 2. No. Oh god. Oh no, this is terrifying. This is... Wait, this is terrifying on multiple levels. Wait. Q15 is pretty powerful of a move. Wait, what? No, white can be white can be pretty reactive to it, because I honestly see if I do Q15, white will hit up with Q16, save that section, Then I can play P15, and that will take it. Turn that off. I don't get zoomies from caffeine, only anxiety if I drink like 6+ cups a morning. Oh man. There's been a couple. Well, I just like, I can't settle down if I have caffeine in my bloodstream at like late night hours. But one of the real fun things that can happen sometimes in the afternoon is if I drink enough alcohol. Alcohol is a downer, but tea with its caffeine is an upper. And there's been a couple of times where I've been just consuming tons of fluids, and those fluids either come in alcohol form or tea form. And between the alcohol and the tea, I end up what I call superposition, where I feel both up and down at the same time. And it's a very unique feeling. But it's also really hard to recreate and puts a lot of pressure on my kidneys, so I don't do it too often. Because my kidneys do not like filtering that amount of fluid. That sounds like a roller coaster. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, so... And also, if I play here, it's too easy to take. I'm gonna get bonked. Oh. Unexpected move on White's part, so if I do... Wow, so that's why you have no interest in weed and all that. Well, it's just like... Well, my whole no interest in weed is just... I've made my sin choice. I've had my sin choice. I've done my sin choice. I'm only doing one, man. I'm only doing one. Hey, wait, it did not like that? What? So this makes me feel like playing in here is just a bad idea. Wait, no. When in doubt, do what the white did. Okay, you know what? Light bulb me. Why that one? What? Why that one? Loyalty comes in many forms. Well, I'm just an individual who's just... So the big thing with me is I've seen what happens when people consume quite a fair amount of alcohol, but also engage in like nicotine smoking, well, tobacco smoking, and yeah, so here's the thing, like both my parents died before I was 30, and a big part of that was they both smoked and drinked until the end of their lives, and combining those two things just destroyed their health. Granted, Mom also had like a lot of probably unaddressed, poorly addressed mental health issues that really kept her from having like good habits. Because yeah, the things that took my parents were two of the primary diseases that take a lot of people: heart disease and lung cancer. So for me, I only do one. Black plays A. Wait, white captures? Oh, and if black okay, so regardless of where we go here, so black goes there, white goes there. My dad is 78, missing a leg, and drinks and smokes both kinds every day. He's crazy. Hey, man, there's some people who are just built different, man. I mean, granted, my thing is, my dad drank a lot. He drank a lot. Like, he would drink beer in the morning. And it was just like, he drank to the point where you could smell the Bud Light coming out of his skin. And to me, I'm just like, look, beer, I like you. I appreciate you. But you in treat territory. I drink more tea than you. You're like not one of my primary joys. Okay, so we have a black to kill. So I think the best way to go about this is think about how white lives. White lives if they make two eyes. So if I'm in white's, Bud Light's a mid choice. Well, yes. Bud Light is horribly mid, and yeah, it's not great. So we don't want white to make two eyes. So I could see B19 seems pretty good to me, but I'm gonna take my, okay, we're gonna do, did not like my answer. So dupe. What's it? Then you play into it? Oh wait, are we trying to co-fight? Oh, this is co-fighting. This is co-fighting. Oh yeah. Oh man, there's yeah, that's pretty weak. But you're also like, how many stones does black have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 stones to 8, 7. So very big advantage. Asymmetry in the setup sets up which side it starts on. The only place where white could conceivably get any more eye spaces along the side, so attack there first. Yeah. So boop. Here's to make more eye space. Black finish falses. Oh, falses the eye. Okay. Wait a second. That's strange. Oh no, I gotta keep playing it. Okay, that's why it wasn't giving me the next. It's like, why is it not being like, hey, here's your like next thingamajig you can do? Okay. So I think we're at a good point right now. So falsing eyes is quite a strat. It's higher level than where I'm at, but you know what? I could probably use all the help I could get. So I've been consuming my fluids, my hydrations, my teas, and I've even had one beer during stream. So I have to evacuate liquids out of me, and I think when I get back, I'm gonna try and figure out if I can remember my login information, and if I can remember my login information, then I'll do a ranked game and we'll go from there. So see you here in a few. And I am back, actually. And we can also probably undo the gloom. So, I actually did manage to remember my login information. So, I am now currently logged into my account. Actually, if I go to my profile, we can see that I have 50-50. I have won 2 games of Go. And I have lost 2 games of Go. Granted, one of those wins was just resignation. Actually, it looks like they both won by resignation. So, let's see. Where's my rating at? 23K. Okay, so let's go ahead and go. So I am currently at 23K, which means... I don't know, it actually doesn't... So, is that my accumulative? Okay, so the ranking gets higher as you go further. Ooh, there's some scary numbers later on. Okay. So, let's go to play. Let me get some water in my tea. So we'll do play human, and we'll see what we get. We will see. Because usually it takes a moment sometimes for us to get an opponent. But I feel like I learned some things. I want to now see if we can try to apply those things. And depending on how this match goes, we'll probably... I feel like if this match goes well, I'll probably do one more ranked game, but I do like the idea of like doing some puzzles just to kind of like put yourself in the mind of playing this game and also giving yourself some strats, and then try to take that information and then go and apply it. It is probably going to be the best way for me for me to grow. I don't know. I should lose more. I don't have 100 losses yet, so. I still think because I'm at 23K on here, and the numbers go down the better you are. I think most people start out, it's like 25, 27K or something. So, I honestly think I'm probably around 24. But who knows? Maybe with a little bit more extra Go vision in my toolkit, hopefully I will be able to play this game a little bit better. I don't know. I just want to get to a point where it's like, I feel like I am like reasonably competitive at this game. That's kind of the big place where I want to get at in Go, is I want to get to the point where I feel like I'm a competitive player against other competitive players. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. So right now, my matchup is 50-50. 2 losses, 2 W's. We'll see if we can make it any bit better. Presuming we can find a game. Because right now we're 2.5 minutes in. Which, I mean, I can always go back to doing a couple more Go puzzles and we can try again, but we'll see. Because honestly, I'll give it either 4 or 5 minutes. If it doesn't find a player in like 4 or 5 minutes, we'll decide how to go from there. Use AI as your player. That is also an option, Mr. Spock. I can use an AI as a player. So we might do that if we can't find a human opponent. But a human opponent is definitely more desirable. Simply because human Go players are interesting. They make more interesting. Well, they use slightly more interesting moves. And also, depending on the AI skill levels, I might have to fine-tune it with a handicap. So, because there was that time I did a bunch of handicap games and kind of got a little bit familiar with the handicapping system in Go. And handicapping definitely made me more competitive against a harder AI. However, it's still trying. It would create some weird things where the AI didn't think it could win, and I'm like, AI, you're smart. You can do this. I believe in you. And I had more faith in the AI than the AI had in itself. And then it's like, come on, buddy. I know you can do better. And then the AI would just resign on me. Make your player AI Sugi. That way you can't lose. No, I must grow. And unfortunately, growing means being humbled. That's one of the great truths of wanting to become better, is you must challenge yourself. You must lose, and you must learn to accept it. And you know what? It's all right. It's all right to lose. Especially if you learn from it. Because then it's just a learning experience. Okay. So that's 5 minutes. So we didn't get a human opponent. Carnation. We'll play Carnation. Beginner level is a computer AI. One moment. I want to kind of adjust this. You can bet. Wait, bet money. I don't like gambling. Sorry, man. I'm not a gambler. Only thing Sugi likes is a sure bet. So, okay, so I have first to go. I'm going to take a corner. Hello, I'm a bot. Good luck. Have fun. We're going to take opposite corners. They're going to take a corner. So I'm going to just continue to take what I call control points. They're going to go on the inside to take a corner. I'm going to go pressure. Now, this is typically a lot of what I've done in a lot of Go games, is I'll just pressure them. And we just have this fun. And honestly, I'm just going to play this line out. Oh, wait a second. So we did learn a lesson, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stones are dead. Oh, wait, that was also 6 stones against a back. Do I want to pressure that? Because white will play there. Okay, I like that. We're just gonna just... So we're gonna just ladder here, guys. We're just... I used to play Othello. I've actually never played Othello. So because we already had that stone there, it gave us a good anchor point, and it was allowing us to kind of like build ourselves up a little bit more. Now, I have a couple of options for what they're doing here. Personally, I think I like the idea of... I've done a lot of like pressuring on this. This looks more complicated. Well, this is a 19 by 19 board, Mr. Spock. like, Go is so complicated of a game that actual computer AIs weren't able to beat masterclass Go players until the aughts. I think it was 2005 when the first... I'm going to do that. It seems like they did not like that. Now, in this ladder, I kind of have an advantage. So I'm going to cut in. And I'm going to push them towards this wall. So, for this, I want to do... that. Okay. So now they're going back to pressuring this one stone. So I'm going to play there to save it. And now I'm going to go for the attack. Ooh, this attack does not work. Oh, no. Oh, no. I cut wrong. That's what I did. I cut wrong. Okay, so white's going to play down in there. Wait a second. Remember. Distraction. Ooh, was that a good idea? I didn't like that. Don't want them to cut in. I'm going to put a stop to them. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually liking this. This is... because this gives me a little bit of territory here. And their stones here are in a very vulnerable position, as are my own. I should have paid a bit more attention to that. So these three stones are under a lot of pressure. I'm going to play there. That links them up. Now this stone is one stone away from being captured. And then how do I don't see a lot of merit to doing that move. I'll do that move instead. And then I'll just build. Okay, so I can protect that stone with that play. Then I put pressure on that. So that our white is pretty weak, but I'm going to cut up. Because that's what I want to do. That builds what I have here. And I can put pressure. Yeah, because that cuts that line into that. So if I can go there... Wait. Wait a second. Probably should be paying attention to some of my other lines. Yeah, because that makes it hard for them to do that. So... Ooh... Okay, so I'm going to maintain my angle. So now this guy is under a lot of pressure. I'm gonna save him. Now for that one stone, can I do anything to save him? I can't. Cannot. Now, that was a misclick. Okay, yeah, that was within expectations. That's fine. I'm going to... I don't like that. Wait a second, they're making me defensive. Wait, are we laddering? This is a ladder. Oh no, wait a second, where's this ladder go? So for every line up, so 15's there, there, there. You know what? We've got a ladder. I'm gonna just pursue the ladder. We'll see how the ladder turns out. I can't... And we'll see how... They're playing it. The problem is... I think they win the ladder. Because my move is F. Yeah, because that's the thing with the ladders. I have to... No, because they play F and I'm completely and utterly foobarred. Completely and utterly foobarred. Well... But, I mean, this isn't, like, super over, because I do have chances to... Because they have some pretty weak formations here and there. And I am hoping to pressure. Like that one down there. Because, yeah. So. And then that links a bunch of my shapes up, so that's good. However, though, I have this up here that's not very alive. So that needs to become the focus of... So defensive. I play Go very defensively. I dislike you so much, AI. Make you... Wait a second. But I can pressure you in strange ways. So... Okay, now they're dragging my attention back to it. Question is whether or not they can make what they have here alive. So the problem is that looks pretty solid to me. Shucks, the amount of territory they have though is a lot. Really dislike it when the AI just gets better on you as you play. Yeah, I gotta just go safe. Because all these stones are alive. What I have up here. And I don't know if I could do an invasion. Don't know if I got the Kahungas for an invasion. Don't know if that's enough shape. I'm gonna need to have 2 eyes. I do that, followed by that. Followed by... should be an eye. Should be 2 eyes. That should keep those a bit more safe. Past that, I admittedly don't have a lot of inspiration. Because they're 1 move away from reinforcing, so nothing special to do there. They kneecap me there. Can I replicate what I have here up there? No, because if I do 14, that makes 1 eye. But I would need to take... I would want to take that, though. But the problem is White's defense is very easy there. So... Yep. So right now my best option is to just try and eat up White's space. While White kills a few of those guys. Is there any more pieces I could chisel out of White? Can I chisel anything more out of White? Because White seems to think...
Us. Us. Us.
Come on.
Us. White win.
Yeah, I'm just gonna accept predicted winner. Oh gosh. At some point, I don't know if I want to... Actually, I don't know how much it costs for, like, the AI review in this. But at some point, I think I might do that. Because... I can see some of my... Just not good at making lots of really good moves. Wait a second. Oh, no, that's just... Okay, so that's game total. Okay, so White also made better... Okay. default's been accepted by the players. Yep. Okay, so we got our butts kicked by an AI, which once again I think that there's a certain bit of my biggest complaint with the AIs in this game is, well, with this platform, is the AIs will change their difficulty level on you. It will either go up or down by like 3,000 points. And I dislike that immensely because it makes it really hard for me to consistently gauge myself. I can't just like fight like a 23Q AI and be like, okay, this is what 23Q looks like, and then I take a look back over at the AI's like challenge level and it just cranked up to 21 and it's like, wait, you got better on me. How dare you get better on me like that? So granted, I'm sure there's some reason for that, but yeah. But well, what do we want to do here? If we don't get a human opponent, I think I'll just do a couple of Go puzzles and we'll just keep going till about 2:30. Like 2 hours and 30 minutes. And if we don't, and then we might raid out to somebody. If anybody's live, I don't know. We'll see. Wait a second. Oh yeah, I did have a thing. Where's the thing? Which one are you? Was it you? Ah, yeah, there you are. Okay, so here's my basil. Here's a picture of my basil today. As you can see, all those, so after I did all my chainsaw work the other day, I gathered up my shavings and I used the chainsaw shavings as a, basically a bed mulch. One of the things that I really like about chainsaw wood chips specifically is like a lot of the sawdust made by like, say, my circular saw or my table saw, all of that sawdust is a lot more fine. One of the nice things about the chainsaw actually makes like shavings, makes kind of like larger shavings. So it makes for a better mulch, because the issue with like regular sawdust as a mulch is that it's kind of a little bit too fine and it can pack together. Whereas with like the chainsaw chips, they're much more coarse. And because they're coarse, you get a little bit better of a, it doesn't pack down as much. So it still makes for like a good weed barrier, but it still lets like air and stuff get through, because keep in mind, roots actually have to breathe. You can't smother your root systems of your plants. You definitely want to like protect the soil and keep it like from the sun hitting on it, which is kind of the motivation here, because as you can see, we've went from a really dark, like really heavy and organic soil to a soil to with the wood shavings from the chainsaw. Those are a lot lighter in color, so they're going to reflect a lot more light back out, and that's going to do a lot to help keep those basil plants moist. Well, it's going to do a lot to keep the moisture in the soil, because if I lose moisture in my soil, basil's gonna die, and then I can't put basil on my pizza anymore. And I like putting basil on my pizza. Basil is fabulous for putting on pizzas. One of my favorite things to put on a pizza, especially like a frozen pizza, because I like to keep frozen pizzas on hand, and then I like to kind of dress them up a little bit. And yeah, that's kind of what I do. Now so for like my frozen pizzas, how I typically dress them up is before they go in the oven, I'll drizzle a little bit of olive oil on them, and then I'll bake them. And then when they come out, I'll hit him with some garlic powder, and then some ideally fresh cut basil, if basil's in season, which it is now, and some Parmesan cheese, and that takes just a basic cheese pizza and really ups the quality. So yeah. Oh, we actually got a game. Oh wait, who's going first? I'm going first. Okay. Ligma B. They are ranked lower than me. Actually, not gonna be. Oh wait. Wait. Let me get rid of that image. Okay. So they chose those positions. I'm on it. I'm gonna make my. I honestly really like my easy thoughts. I like my easy thoughts. So they want to pressure me a little bit. That's fine. I will accept the pressure. And then, how do I wish to play with them? Because I don't want them to wrap me, is the issue. So, I will do that one. How do I want to do this? Do I want to go ahead and be like, this is all mine? Do I want to? I don't know. I feel like continuing to play there isn't a good idea. But, ooh, can we get a ladder going? You wish to a ladder. Because I am okay with the ladder. Great, I'm also wondering where they're from. I don't recognize the flag. Man, if only I had my nephew here. My nephew knows all the flags. Like, all the flags. I don't know, how do I be pushy? I want to be pushy. I feel like that's somewhat reasonable. Now the question is, I'll just strengthen my defenses there. Then because they're doing a lot of edge. I don't know if that's good or bad for me. They're also playing a lot of their stones in line. Granted, I would accept some laddering, but they might try. Granted, they're definitely being different, so that's appreciated. Get like little whiffs of the wood grain alcohol. Well, the grain alcohol. But yeah, I think I want to link those guys up. To my detriment. They definitely seem pretty good. They're technically rated lower than me, but I think they're really close to my level, so I'm gonna link those up just because I don't want to. But I'm also not gonna ignore what they're doing down here in my territory, because yeah, that'll be fine. I'm not okay with that move though. We'll be a little bit aggressive there. Granted, one of my issues is I do get a little short-sighted at times. I suspect they'll want to play. And there is quite a few aspects of. Ooh, okay. So I'm going to choose to strengthen and pressure my line. I want to force them into something. Okay. But yeah, so far this has been some good things. Definitely appreciate some good things. But do I wish to yield territory? Do I want to push into them? I honestly don't know. Head empty. Honestly, that was kind of a thing I wish I could do a lot more in Go, is I wish I could play a lot more head empty in terms of like actual like playing and play style and what have you. Like, don't have okay. Oh, don't click. So they're trying to surround. Honestly, that seems more than reasonable. Honestly, probably that's just an okay-ish move. Granted, I wonder how good this guy thinks they are at invading. Actually, they don't even have to be a guy. They could be a gal for all I know. Man, you did not want me to have my fun, did you? But I want to have my fun. I gotta save that. Don't like that. Stone there. That saves that. That's that. Which route do they go? Up or down? Down. Do I contain them north or do I contain them south? I contain them north. I feel like I'm being very reactionary. Also, they do a lot of playing off the line. Probably should be doing more watch and go matches. Okay, so this complex of stones is not linked up to any of my other ones, so I really need to play there. Link things up. Don't know why. Okay. Now, granted, I do have a defensive line, but it is a weak one. They're going to be looking at me. That they are. And I want to keep this alive. When Whew. So that boxes those guys in. But I'm also not going to forget about my guys down south, because they need to be protected. Now, I do kind of want to think about maybe closing this up. So right now I have this bit of territory, and a little bit of stuff down and around here. So, also want to make sure I preserve what I have down here. Okay. I'm all okay with that. However, though, you might be able to do some damage to this guy. Potentially. See what they think of that. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, because I can't go into those back corners because they got... They are good at capturing territory. That indeed they are. I wonder how easy it would be for me to... Because if I play there, they have to play there, then I play there. I don't know. I'll play that out. Oh. And I'm him then. Hmm. Whoa. They go. They go. I don't know if they want to do a co-fight or not. Don't see them being the type to do a co-fight though. Now. Okay. That's what I expected. Now, only if I had more of an eye for pressure. None of those are good pressures. One, they defend. If I were to go into here. There's possibilities. Man, just 2 stones is just really good. Link. Nope. I make way too... I don't make dashed lines this much. And this person's a lot better at dashed lines. So they're putting pressure in there. Which is way, yeah. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good. Granted, this game's gonna end in my loss. I don't really go for the edges too much. No! Do they? Would they? No. Might have saved, maybe. There, safe. Okay. But that's now safe.
Pass.
I accept.
Remove the dead stones.
White wins by crushing. Wait, where's the accepted remove stones?
White win.
Yeah. White crushed me. It doesn't give me scores. So, granted, I need to really dig into how to analyze matches better. Because it's weird, because it looks like based off the quality of our moves was fairly equal. No, but I did make more mistakes, though. Okay. Well, that's another loss in the books. And so that should drop me down. Yay, I'm at 25k. Okay, so let's see here. So that was a reasonably good day. So I'm gonna exit that stuff out, and I'm gonna check, see about some stuff here. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone that I wish to watch after this? What has he got going on? Wait. Oh, okay. So he's gaming. Okay. He normally does like a lot of hand cam stuff. Then there's Mr. Grumpy playing Minecraft. Actually, I think I might just call it for now. I don't think I will like go into anyone since I got like a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So today we did some Go puzzles. Once again, Go continues to destroy my mind in ways I can never truly foresee or understand. Oop, hey, desk, don't move on me. But yeah, it's a big learn. I try to make way too many solid linked lines, and I don't see the merit of some of the more broken up defense that can be done. So I really need to work on that. I didn't understand the game either, but it was interesting to watch. Yeah, Go is one of those things that takes just all. I feel like Go is one of those things that you just have to like look at for like hours and hours and hours to like really internalize how to play the game, which is how people say you should like get good at Go, is just lose 100 matches as quickly as you can, which I was doing that with a lot of AI matches, but I've since shifted over to playing human matches. And I will say I do like the balance of doing a couple of Go puzzles and trying to get get myself in the right frame of reference in a small controlled problem before moving up to the larger leagues and then playing like big boards against actual human opponents. So that's going to be it for tonight. Next stream will be on Thursday. I'll be restoring my Stanley number 6, so could be a fun time. Even though the handle's broken on it, but I'll probably re-glue it because, funny enough, my Stanley number 5 also had a broken handle. But yeah, we'll do some hand plane restoration next time, and I would like to say thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in today. May you all have a great rest of your day, night, evening, wherever it is, wherever you're at, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.